So as a fairly new agriculture teacher, I'm looking at upskilling and looking at learning about new and improved ways to bring into the farming or agriculture sector. I really, from a fundamental point of view, I really am passionate about sustainability and teaching students about how there is a need for us in the future to feed a much larger population with a much smaller area of land. I was inspired to take part in this program because as an educator I can see the value in always upskilling and learning new skills and new knowledge, and I was able to then bring that back into the classroom and back to our school and give a holistic approach to the agriculture side of things, so have a lot of different avenues and cater for a lot of different students' interests and needs. Everything we do up here we try to link back to that sort of sustainable method. We currently have some aquaculture tanks where we go and they see firsthand where we can grow some fish, jade perch and some crayfish, and from that, by feeding those, that is in itself a food source, but from that we can actually use that waste from those organisms to grow plants in our aquaponics setup, and students can actually see the effect of actually recycling that water, and that goes back into the tanks, and students love just going up there, looking at the fish, making sure that they're testing the water, they're making sure that they're planting the seeds, they're looking at different aspects of that whole setup, and that really takes home that method of sustainable, and that from waste there can be production, and that everything is linked in that regard. We have an algae farm here that we use to put on our crops, which we, over the summer we've been growing our pumpkins, our watermelons, our cucumbers and things like that. And to prepare that crop, we've been using that algae on a harvest system where we sort of integrate it into the soil and improve that microbial activity. And that we're sort of in the early stages of testing, doing trials and things of what effect that has. It's all about getting students to just sort of be immersed in that learning environment and not sort of just telling them this is what it is. It's about actually showing them that, by doing this and being hands-on, you can get a lot more out of it. Careers are really at the forefront of what I want to get our students out of this school, so I want them to be leaving school with a passion and something that they feel confident they can do. And agriculture, there's so many jobs that haven't even been invented yet, but agriculture has so many different avenues, whether you are handling animals, whether you're going to university to do science and things like that, then there's so many different ways that students can engage in agriculture, and I think that's really important that students are really passionate about where their food comes from, where their fibre comes from, and looking into the future for sustainable methods.